Hello, Commanders fans. Today we have some hot news that you can't miss, so get ready because there's a lot of important information coming your way. Before we begin, we'd like to take this opportunity to subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and stay up to date on all the news about our Washington Commanders. Don't forget to leave a like, which greatly strengthens our community and helps bring this content to the most passionate fans of the team. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to today's news. Diana Russini confirmed what Commanders fans already knew about Dan Quinn. The Washington Commanders are preparing for what promises to be a decisive offseason for the franchise. Numerous difficult decisions await management, but Coach Dan Quinn doesn't seem to be in danger of being fired, despite the disastrous 2025 season. Quinn is a respected leader who never lost the support of the locker room, even amidst such a disastrous campaign. This is probably the main reason why he isn't feeling the pressure now, although he also won the public's sympathy last season to the point of deserving the benefit of the doubt. There's no denying that Quinn made mistakes this season. Injuries didn't help, but the good times are rapidly fading. The pressure is less and the margin for error is decreasing, so everything needs to go right in the coming months. The Commanders are expected to move forward with head coach Dan Quinn in 2026. Diana Russini of The Athletic confirmed that Quinn is expected to return to Washington in 2026. However, the specialist journalist believes that many changes may occur in the coaching staff when everything is finalized. Commanders coach Dan Quinn is expected to return for the 2026 season, although changes to the offense and defense are still possible after the Washington team performed poorly with a record of 4 wins and 12 losses. Quinn took over defensive playmaking duties in place of Joe Witt Jr. in early November. The Commanders will likely not make any final decisions until they see how the coaching market develops. Diana Russini. For fans, this is nothing new. They've known for some time that Quinn would return. They also anticipated the departure of defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. The big question is how the Commanders will replace the playmaker. Quinn needs better luck with his health. He needs more quality across the roster. He hasn't yet lost the trust of the coaches or the fans, but that will change if the Commanders struggle again in 2026. Credibility was built in the first year under Quinn's leadership. That credibility has now been lost, so rebuilding trust and ensuring this season isn't just a slip-up are the most critical objectives. The relationship between Quinn and general manager Adam Peters remains solid. There may be more tension behind the scenes, but both are complicit in the team's failure to meet higher expectations. The important thing is to turn the page and do what is necessary to put this organization on a much more solid footing. Rumors about the Washington Commanders coaching staff. Will Cliff Kingsbury leave his position? Much of the speculation revolves around the possibility of offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury securing a head coaching job during the 2026 hiring cycle. However, a bombshell report from an internal source suggests that the Washington Commanders may be planning to fire the playmaker regardless of the situation. Kingsbury has been the target of criticism this season for his offensive decisions. He hasn't had an easy time without quarterback Jayden Daniels and wide receiver Terry McLaurin for significant periods of the campaign. But that shouldn't diminish the interest of teams seeking a new head coach to lead a possible revitalization. After declining the opportunity to grant interviews last year, it seems Kingsbury is more receptive to offers this time. And if Diana Russini's recent revelations are true, it's not hard to understand why. According to reports, the Commanders are considering letting Cliff Kingsbury go in 2026. Diana Russini of The Athletic revealed that the Commanders discussed the possibility of firing Kingsbury regardless of whether or not he gets another head coaching job. And some people within the team reportedly told Russini that the relationship between the coordinator and general manager Adam Peters has deteriorated amid a constant climate of pessimism. Washington has also talked about the possibility of letting Kingsbury go even if he doesn't get a head coaching job. Some within the organization say there has been a falling out between Kingsbury and general manager Adam Peters. When was the last time we were monitoring the situation to see if an offensive coordinator would be fired while he was also preparing for head coaching interviews? We'll see how this unfolds. The Commanders probably won't make any final decisions until they see how the coaching market develops more broadly. This is a surprising turn of events. Most Commanders fans thought Kingsbury would stay with the team if no other team signed him. They were more focused on the almost inevitable firing of defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. Now, it seems everything is uncertain. Firing both coordinators in the same offseason is quite unusual, but not entirely unprecedented. This also means that the pressure within the team is greater than anyone connected to the franchise initially imagined, putting Quinn in a delicate situation in 2026. Kingsbury, like most others, won the public sympathy last season to the point of deserving the benefit of the doubt.
The Commanders' coordinator delivers an honest verdict on Jayden Daniels. Jayden Daniels was expected to make a leap in quality in his second year in the NFL. After all, this is the year in which most young players develop the most. However, as the Washington Commanders' season went downhill, so did Daniels' second season in the NFL. Not only did Daniels not have the opportunity to demonstrate real growth as a quarterback in the NFL, but he also barely managed to finish games as the Commanders' starting quarterback. Although he started 7 games for Washington this season, the second highest number behind only Marcus Mariota's 8, he only managed to finish 3 without injury. On 3 occasions, he had to leave the game due to these injuries, completing only 4 of his 7 starts in 2025. Kingsbury considers the season incomplete. Was how offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury classified Daniels' season this year. That's exactly how it happened. It's a shame that these injuries are part of our sport. It's a shame he didn't have the chance to show that on the field and continue progressing. Daniels, however, did manage to show some qualities. Despite never fully establishing himself this season, the quarterback still completed over 60% of his passes, had a solid touchdown pass percentage, and improved his interception rate to 1.6% compared to 1.9% in 2024. Daniels' sack percentage also decreased, albeit slightly, as he continues to adapt his playing style while preserving his health. Last year, he played in all 19 games, so I think it's more a matter of continuing to hone his skills, said Kingsbury, almost defending Daniels' playing style and how thin the line between staying healthy and getting injured can be in professional football. Daniels' #1 priority this offseason will obviously be regaining his health. Furthermore, there are still ways for him to ensure he returns in 2026 as a better version of himself, even if he didn't have a full second year to solidify his performance as the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Taking inspiration from legends for the preseason. One of the things Kingsbury hopes Daniels will do is coordinate drills and throwing sessions with his receivers and tight ends, just like some of the legends who came before him did elsewhere.